we're getting out of here in our brand new bus, complete with 6 seats and a fuckload of storage. Hey guys, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. This is episode 5 in the series. Last time we spent most of our time stocking up on gasoline, getting the gas station cleared, and customizing our base just a little bit. Then we decided to make a trip to the school to see if we could get some books, which we did get our hands on quite a few of, but we ended up having to leave in a bit of a hurry after I thought I got Gregorio bit. Luckily, we did manage to escape with only a scratch that has since been bandaged and is probably in a pretty good place at this point. We can probably go ahead and remove this bandage now. Yes, we can. And something we haven't really kept up with very well is featuring our kill count and days survived. So we are at 310 kills on day 12. We are at 74 pounds, which apparently makes us low weight, which is interesting because I thought we were overweight. Maybe I'm mixing up characters? I'm not entirely sure. So for today, what I think I'd like to do is see about finishing up that trip to the school that we made. There were a few things there that I'd like to try and grab. That large fridge and freezer, that would be quite a nice upgrade over this fridge. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll cook us up a bag of fries. Yeah, we're actually completely out of meat, which is a little bit concerning. So maybe somewhere along the way today we try to get our hands on some extra food. So let's go ahead and cook us up the bag of fries. I assume, do I need to open? Yeah, I need to open that. I wonder how bad that could have been. I feel like there's a good chance that would have potentially burned the house down if I wouldn't have caught that. All right, so let's go ahead and eat some of those fries. We can put our tailoring book back because we did finish reading that. And let's see what our next skill is gonna be. If you're ever unsure about what books you're able to read, just right click on them, and if they're red, you can't read it. If they're not red, then you can. Makes it a little bit easier than trying to fumble through your actual skill menu. Let's go ahead and do mechanics. That'll be our next read. Oh, we gotta eat the rest of our fries here because we are already getting hungry. So food is definitely gonna be a bit of a priority this episode. So I think maybe we start with that. See if we can go find a good place to get some food from. I'm sure one of these stores over here was a grocery store or something. Could go to one of these restaurants, I guess. Oh wait, what was this building again? Oh, it looks like exactly what we're looking for. Except there are quite a few zombies around, so we're gonna have to be careful. Okay, we're starting to draw them in from a couple different angles now. Gotta try to keep everyone to one side of me here. Okay, just have to check the health of my boots real quick. Alright, let's not move too fast. Don't want to go through the door yet. Want to make sure that we are not being followed before I restrict us to a single doorway as our exit. What are you guys doing? All just chilling? Yeah, I think they're fine where they're at. Oh, look at that. Now we don't even have to open the door. I'm also intrigued by the existence of this bus. Our bus is just gonna be useful in some different ways than what our truck is able to do. Aren't looking too bad. I do want to get to that light switch. I don't like working in the dark here. All right, we got loads of drinks. Couple snack cakes, that's good. Alright, gonna quickly drop a load of food off at the truck and eat a dehydrated meat stick real quick. And we'll go ahead and smoke one of our hand-rolled cigarettes. And we're just gonna real quick go for a little shopping spree. Do think that might be our cue to leave, especially since most of this stuff sitting out is all rotten. So let's go ahead and make our exit here. And question, is this a fridge and a freezer? It is a fridge and a freezer. Let me check and see what it takes to pick this up. No, never mind. I don't need to know that bad. Oh, where'd you come from? All right, we're doing it. We have the fridge in our inventory, and we have space in the back of the truck for it. Perfect. Now we can go back and pick up that freezer. Not really a fan of doing all of this without having cleared the entire building. And honestly, I could probably go back through the building now that we took out that group that came in the front. But maybe I also shouldn't push my luck right now. All right, so the bus is unlocked. Is this a Volvo B10M? Oh, it is. We don't have much gas, but guess what we have at home? 171 storage space there. So it looks like it's in pretty good shape. We'll have to keep an eye on the battery and maybe replace that soon. And the gas tank is 4% full. It's at 0.2 out of a 26 capacity. I don't know what measurement that's in though. Is that gallons? We have the ability to get the bus out of here. But how do I feel like going about this? Do I come back? Yeah, maybe I come back on foot. I'll go back home with the truck. I'll unload what I have. And then I'll come back on foot with a gas can. We'll get a can of gas in there to make sure we have enough to get home. And we'll drive that back home. Fortunately, it's really not very far. Oh yeah, and I forgot that I reloaded the game, so I probably need to go make sure that Big Mac here is assigned to his correct zone. Okay, he is. Good. Is that a poop? That's a cow poop. Should I pick that up? Does that have a use? But anyway, let's go ahead and just get ourselves unloaded. I'm gonna start with setting up our new fridge and freezer in the kitchen. So first, let me go make sure we have a spot for them. Gonna need to pick up this pillow and move the couch. We'll just drop this stuff on the floor for now while we get everything moved inside. So let's get our fridge. And wait, white industrial fridge. That's a fridge. That's a fridge. Did I get 2 fridges? I swear, am I crazy? What? Okay. Whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the stuff from the truck first. I'm just gonna go through and grab everything labeled fresh, and we'll put that into the fridge. And let me just double check we don't have anything that needs to go in the freezer. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the packaged corn in the freezer, and ice cube and fudge pop. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. These fridges are exactly the same. So I just wasted my time doing all of that. Oh, that sucks. Why did I think that these were standalone fridge and freezers? I never claimed to be smart, but this is embarrassing. So we're just gonna leave that for now. I don't feel like dealing with it. So we're gonna move on, because I wanna put my focus into getting that bus. Let's see what we have to eat in here. Let's go ahead and eat this burrito. We'll just do the whole thing because we are quite hungry right now. All right, and now we're good. Oh, now it's getting late, so maybe we hold off. Let's do a little bit of reading. We'll make the trip to the bus first thing in the morning, and off to sleep. Okay, and we are now moving into day 13. So we're just gonna have a quick hot dog for breakfast, and we'll pick up one of our gas cans and we will be on our way. It is a little bit foggy and I'm not a huge fan of that, but the bus isn't that far away, so I think we'll be okay as long as we play it safe and take it a little slow. We might be able to even use this as an opportunity to bait some zombies a little bit further away from our house, since we have been kind of consistently pulling them toward us with our vehicle. Hey, I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. I'm not going for a high kill count this game, so you ain't gonna bother me. I will just be right on my merry way. Especially if you want to follow me like a block, that'd be cool. Yeah, and here we are. Here is the grocery store already. And our bus should be waiting for us right back here. Oh, of course it's on the other side. Yeah, that's gonna get your attention. Come on. Who else? Your turn? Is that everyone? I think it might be. So let's go ahead and finish putting gasoline into the bus. I hear zombie noises. I don't see zombies. I don't like it, but it's fine because we're getting out of here. In our brand new bus, complete with 6 seats and a fuckload of storage. Sorry, you gotta come to the bus stop for me. I'm gonna go ahead and park it over here a little bit out of the way, just because this isn't a vehicle that we're gonna be using regularly. This is gonna be our long haul vehicle, I think, so whenever we end up needing to eventually make a trip to a different town or wanna maybe uproot our base and move to a different location permanently, I think this will be the vehicle we use just because it has that massive amount of storage in it. Let's see here. So 171 storage on that compared to 136 in the back of our truck. And since this is empty now, I think, yeah, it'll fit into our gas can crate. I wish I could change the sign on it, that'd be cool. That's the window I can open, the door. Oh, that's hilarious. So now we have our bus for our long range journeys. We have our truck for our short range. We've got our cattle trailer back here to haul our singular male Angus bull. And we've got new neighbors to deal with. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these bodies real quick. I don't really want to keep our streets littered after I just cleaned them up. Okay, so we got that all taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a shovel so we can fill those graves in because all 3 of them are full now, and then we'll go ahead and dig up a few more. All right, there we go. Ready for the next round of corpses. I have some pretty severe muscle strain at this point, so I think we'll have to spend the rest of our evening just relaxing. Go ahead and drop our shovel back off here. So we'll go ahead and have a seat and do some more reading. All right, and we finished up our mechanics book. Eventually, I will start actually leveling these skills that I'm reading for. Let me go ahead and have a whole serving of French fries since they're going stale on us. Ooh, we'll have 2 servings of French fries. And since we're spending the evening in, I might as well go ahead and see about getting our wardrobe updated a little bit. So first off, ooh, the water is shut off on us. So now we have limited water. Can tell because we can't wash all of our clothing. And it gives us a maximum water amount right here. So I'm thinking we throw on a pair of these firefighter pants. Just hope they don't make us too hot. Oh, I kind of hate both of these options. So let's just keep the purple for now. I gotta go get clothes. This shirt just isn't doing it for me. Let's go ahead and take the truck since it is kind of late in the day to be going out on an adventure. Yeah, and I am already feeling pretty hot, so these pants might not work out, which means I need to get some other clothing anyway. Yeah, the place that had the mannequins, that's what I was looking for. So let's slip around back. Oh, it is kind of busy here. This might not be the quick in and out that I was hoping for. Oh, is there a separate business down below? It has its own entrance back here. I wonder what this is. Are they all hanging out around my truck? I didn't leave it on this time. Did I? Alright guys, we really gotta get this moving along, please. Oh man, I did not expect it to take this long to get into this store. I should have known better. There's no such thing as a quick trip in Project Zomboid. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's just another scratch, but I was trying to hit that man. It did not want me to hit that man. Oh my lord, they just keep coming. What the fuck? I literally went around the corner from my home. Nothing but zombies for 3 straight in-game hours. Is this my punishment for driving a vehicle 1 block? Well, on the bright side, it should be a lot easier to get in here tomorrow morning. This is insane. How many times? How many times? You're not gonna go down. You're just not gonna fall. Just slapped you in the temple with a metal baseball bat 10 times in a row and you didn't even stumble. Is my bat broken? It is not. It is in good condition still. A man's head was just impervious. At this point, we are highly exhausted because the zombies just physically never stop. They are never ending. Look, they're still coming. They're still coming. So this is a little bit ridiculous, and I don't know where they're all coming from, but we're gonna take a different way home, and we're gonna go to sleep for the night, and we'll come back fully rested, and we'll get that all cleared out and get in there to get our clothes changed. And so we absolutely have to go back there, because I lost my hat again. But that situation where I lost my hat is a prime example of why I don't typically use weapons much. I just have way better luck taking it slow, pushing zombies down and stomping on them. I don't have issues with targeting the wrong zombie at times like I do with weapons. Not typically anyway. I just find that stomping on them is just a much more reliable way to go about it. So there we go, we got our hat back. We are back at full power. We do a push and a stomp. And we do a push. Okay, we do a lot of pushing. And we do a stomp. This is the fun combat that I always edit out. And while we're here, I was kind of interested to see what this was. Oh, it's an underground bowling alley. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Let's try this on. It's in good condition. That is bright green. How many more do I have to take out to get into this building and get myself a decent set of clothes? Have a quick smoke on our way in. What is a shell suit? Oh, they look like sweatpants, like they have the elastic along the bottom. Hello, ma'am. Sorry, but I'm not an employee. I can't help you. Jeans work. Ooh, a Hawaiian shirt. I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so here we are. Gregorio and his new look. Not too bad. He could really use some sunglasses, I feel like. But I think that'll just be a luck of the draw sort of thing. I'm not sure there's any one particular place I would go to look for sunglasses specifically. And I think I'm just gonna spend a little bit of extra time going around here and trying to clear as many zombies as I can come across, because I don't really like being this close to that many zombies. Not being able to leave my own front yard without running into a horde is not exactly my idea of safe. Although honestly, I'm not seeing that many zombies right now. What I am seeing is a bookstore that we haven't gone into yet. Those aren't sunglasses, are they? Prescription glasses. That's what I thought. Come on out. So this is second floor. Oh, this is a huge house. It's massive. This wouldn't be a bad base. You can get all of that cleared out and get yourself a second exit, because you have no windows to worry about. Okay, so there's the lamp, but where is, oh, there's the light switch. There we go. I'm really hoping that we can get the magazine that lets us run the generator, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have any luck. Yeah, that's disappointing. I'm not sure where else we can look for that, honestly. I know it can pop up in mailboxes sometimes. I guess I could start checking mailboxes. All right, come on, let's get this over with. Where are they coming from? Like every time I come back here, there's more of them, but there's nobody around. Are they just still coming out of the cracks and crevices of this one building? Okay, I think we have cleared the majority at least. So let's pull back around here. Oh, we have people visiting our neighbor. Both of our neighbors. Well, let's go welcome them to the neighborhood. Reflective sunglasses. What do those look like? Oh, those look ridiculous. We'll get replacements eventually, but we'll stick with this for now. Imagine if this whole time my next door neighbor had that magazine in their mailbox. Or even better, it's in our mailbox. Oh, I would be upset. Okay, it's not in there. That's a relief. I would have felt like an absolute idiot. All right, let's go ahead and get inside. Do we have any? We don't have anything in the back of the truck to unload, so we just have to unload our own inventory. Got a few skill books and then a bunch of clothing to take upstairs. Let's just read all of our magazines real quick. We can burn through them pretty quickly. We should be able to read pretty much all of them to tonight without any issue. And it'll probably still be afternoon by the time we're done. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and grab our butchering one. We won't let Big Mac hear that. Alright, and we're gonna just spend some time doing some maintenance here. And we're gonna really hope that we get some rain very soon. Because having our rain collectors empty puts us in a bit of a precarious position, honestly. Yeah, those are some empty rain barrels. Wait, where? Big Mac, are you out here? Oh crap, where did Big Mac go? Let me grab a rope so we can lead him back when we find him. Why does he keep running off? We have food, we have water. He's not in any danger. The tutorial specifically tells you that you don't need to fence in animals for them to stay in their assigned zone. Yet every time we turn our back, Big Mac is gone. And this time he managed to sneak out while we were distracted, and I have no idea where he's run off to. Oh, this is the worst thing to happen to Gregorio ever. Hello? Any lost cow wandering through the parking lots? I'm hoping he would go this direction and not into the woods, because I'm never going to find him if he went into the woods. Maybe we hop in our truck, do some driving around looking for him rather than on foot. Because I'm wearing myself out and I'm going to end up making it where I can't run away from zombies. So let's check the neighboring yards real quick, make sure he's not just hiding back here somewhere, since there were zombies around. But I'm not seeing him. Huh. This is honestly a problem I didn't foresee having. Oh, there he is. There he is. We found him. Oh, come here, Big Mac. No, don't you walk away from me. You get over here. Let me right click on you. Hey, Big Mac, come here. Yeah, you're going the wrong direction, dude. Jesus, what a scare. It's the same feeling I get when I let my dog out and my cat slips out the door. I do think this is a sign, though, that we need to get our perimeter established. So maybe that'll be what we start next episode with. Come on, Big Mac. I wish I understood you and why you're constantly running away. If anybody has any explanation as to why we can't seem to keep Big Mac in our backyard, please let me know. He has food, he has water, he is assigned to the zone. It's not like it's only happening right after I load the world, because when I loaded the world today, he was still assigned to the correct zone. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that, but I think for short term, what we'll probably end up doing is I'll either gate this off, or we might end up building a fence around the cow area back here. I'll either do that as part of next episode most likely, or we'll do it in between episodes. So we'll probably just spend the rest of the evening working out and reading here, because it is getting a little bit late to really do too much, and we're already pretty worn out, so I don't really want to push ourselves too much and get ourselves into a position where we can't get away from the zombies. Alright, we're getting a little bit too worn out from that, so we're gonna take a break and we'll just read our book for the rest of the evening. I like how the butchering skill book is blood red. Alright, it is starting to get kind of late. Oh, we need to put all of our stuff back on. We need to do our usual smoke and food, and then we'll go ahead and get to sleep. Here, let's have a whole yogurt, and we'll have a fudge pop. Perfect. And now we're good to go to sleep. All right, so it looks like we are starting our day off with some pretty intense muscle strain already. But anyway, that is gonna be all we have time for this episode. We had a pretty eventful time today. We had to go scavenge ourselves some food because we realized we were running low. I wasted a bunch of time getting these fancy looking refrigerators that are of absolutely no more use than the refrigerator we already had. Much to everyone's surprise, we managed to get ourselves a bus, and we managed to get ourselves this incredible new outfit. We are unfortunately continuing to drop weight, which is gonna do bad things for our combat abilities, so I need to start making sure to eat more food. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy Project Zomboid content, please like and subscribe, because that is all I do. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.